Hey, how's it going? I'm the Sanguiem, and welcome back to Satisfactory. So last episode was a super mega uncut episode where we did a lot of, small things. The main thing we did, though, was just kill time so that all those project parts could be constructed, which we do have it all constructed. The last of the versatile frames are right here. That's pretty much all we need. We just put it in the elevator and unlock the next phase, and we can get right into the action this episode. And don't worry if you didn't watch the mega episode, you don't have to. I specifically made it so that I didn't do any major progress. I did do a couple things. One thing I did was I did a Caterium thing over at the coal plant, so that there was quick wire being made in the background. And all the way, and over here somewhere is I'm utilizing a bunch of quartz nodes to create ammunition for the rebar gun, and I'm putting it in the sink, and I'm getting tons upon tons upon tons upon tons of tickets for it. And using those tickets, I can unlock a bunch of things, so we'll take a look at that later. But right now, let's throw all of that in there. And pull. There it goes. Nice. It's off. Alright, whoa! Got jump scared by a belt. So next, the objective is do those three things in the top right. It's 500 of those versatile frames. Seems very minuscule now, doesn't it? Let's have a look-see. What do we have here? We have oil processing, industrial manufacturing, alternative fluid transport, gas mask, expanded power infrastructure, conveyor belt Mark IV, and scan for Caterium, which we kind of can already do. Jetpack, which is awesome. Trains! And pipeline Mark II. Now, this is everything we need to finally dig our feet in and claim the world for ourselves. These next two stages are stuff that we can focus on much later. So let me think here. So first off, let's think about what we're going to need first. Oil is very important. Oh boy, look at... Ugh. You know what I'm noticing? An awful lot of these tiers require motors to unlock. And that also requires stators, or whatever they're called. So we might need to produce some of those. And everything else either requires something involving plastic or rubber. So really, we have absolutely no choice but to start with oil processing. We have to do oil processing in order to unlock anything else. Okay, so let's remind ourselves where all the copper is in the world. So yeah, there's the one that's nearby, but around here there isn't really any. That's another thing too, though. I don't think we have enough space to even make strators in the coal plant. Let's go over there and take a look, because, you know, it's starting to become obvious that we need to produce strators at least. We don't have to have motors be made by a machine. We could just craft that by hand for now. But strators, though, would be nice to have just be made, you know? Alright, we're here. Yeah, there's not a lot of space for anything. Now, I do actually have an idea. See this concrete machine? I'm realizing that we could actually move that to be all the way by the miner over there. And we could put an assembler here to create strators. Especially since the pipes come out here. Well, they don't right now. We were making too many pipes, so I had it make more steel beams. I'm thinking we need to cut off. We need to cut off concrete production temporarily. Meanwhile, let's look for copper again from here this time. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's actually not too far away. It might as well be as far away as the iron. I think we could. I thought you were murdered.
Harvest before it's too late.
Harvest before it's too. Oh yeah, you're here. Okay, let's just do this. We'll turn that off and clean up some of this space. All right, this is gonna look pretty ugly, so bear with me. Oh boy, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Most of this stuff is technically temporary, so don't worry about it. Oh yeah, this should probably be powered also. There we go.
Comply.
No. There we go. Look at all this concrete. Actually, I just realized something. Would it be better for the concrete to go through the window over there? Probably would. Let me actually do that. Yeah, that makes more sense since the copper is going to come through here. And since there's not enough room in there for another constructor, we're going to use we're going to construct the wire at the node. Maybe we can make it here. Does that stick out? A little, but I don't like it. I don't like it. No, no, no. I don't like it. We're not having it stick out. We'll put it here. So now let's bring this up to here. There we go! Look at this! Now concrete's going in there, and we have a space here for the strator. Or stratter, however you call it. These pipes are going up here. The reason? Because this can much more easily go up here. Meanwhile, this can go over here. There we go. Okay, that works. I want to make sure I can just walk through here without, you know, having to jump over the belt. So this thing can make stratters. So now, next plan. Yeah, this thing's gonna be reprogrammed. Make steel pipes, please. Okay. So let's do this. And logistics. Conveyor splitter. Put one of these here. There we go. Okay. Things are looking better around here. Oh yeah, this needs to be powered as well. So now that's accepting that. Alright. I could have sworn I turned off your headlights, but alright. This thing is getting straighters. Okay. Things are coming together. And now let's put that up here. And connect that to here. Okay. We have an input now for the copper wire. And to make it a little bit more streamlined, we'll make it where this is how it needs to enter from over here. Okay. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. We have a thing now. Let's see. Let's take one more look on the map. Okay, so let's slap a stamp down. Okay, I've highlighted the stamp. Rock. Yes, that is the rock. So let's go up and find our way over there. And hey, you know, we already have kind of a line here, so we could kind of meet up with that conveyor line. Oh, hey! Oh, yeah, look! It's right over here. Look at that. 2 copper nodes right next to each other. Hello? No. I like this spot. It'd be a shame to use it for the purposes we're using it for, but that's fine. That's fine. We can... I think a lot of what we're making is wholly temporary. This is all just to make sure we have the materials to make something more permanent. Now, in all seriousness, I don't think we actually need to use these nodes to their full potential. That was not there a moment ago. You guys, I'm not crazy, right? That was not there a moment ago. Oh wow, this hill kind of just sneaks up on you, don't it? Just quietly. Okay, we have power. What? Don't scare me like that, you little nothing of a entity. How dare you? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna bring it over here. It goes through a tree. That's perfectly fine. And we're gonna add to the top of this. And that's just gonna go that way. Alright, that stuff is now active. It'll be making stuff whilst we make the line. Alright, now, good news and bad news. Good news is, it is nice that this comes right over here, but the bad news is, see this Caterium wire? It's kind of taking up this spot over here. There's not really anywhere else we could put this. Unless maybe we put it here. It's kind of in the way of this power line, though. I might have to move the power line. Well, goodbye, world. There was no... Ugh. That's the second time the ladder has claimed my life. Now I must slowly make my way all the way back. Here we go. Oh man, I forgot I had these parachutes. I probably could have actually not died there. I just didn't think to, so... Watch. I have a parachute. I could have just did this. I can't believe I didn't think of that. So now, let's connect up the rest of the belts. Here we go. It's going. Oi, here it comes. Whoosh. Excellent. Alright, straighters are going to be there in no time. And then we'll have those being made in the background, and we can pick them up whenever we need them and turn them into motors, along with the rotors over at the main base area. Wait, is this Mark 1? Oh, this is a Mark... Oh my god, that's hilarious. Upgrade that, please. Alright, go down the ladder. Don't jump. Ah! There it is. There it is! There it is. Being made. We need 100 straters to make 50 motors. And given how quickly it makes them, like 5 per minute, like, that's 10 minutes. In 10 minutes we'll have enough, like almost enough, to make 50 motors. Alright, while we wait for the stratter to kind of catch up, what do you say we take a look at the quartz stuff that we worked on in the Mega the Mega-sode? Oh, come on. Come on. And I used the parachute. Okay, there it is. There it is. You can see the sink in the middle there. Surrounded by all these machines, some of which are backed up, which is kind of cool. Alright, so you'll see here that we got 2 assemblers here, both making something called shatter rebarb. It's feeding into the sink and giving us lots of coupon. And the reason I decided, you know what, all this shatter rebar, let's just throw it away. We're not gonna use it because for some reason I can't figure out how to change ammunition. Well, because if I look, I can reload and use this normal rebar, but I found out if you hold down the R button, suddenly you can use the other version of the rebar. I couldn't figure out how to do that. I didn't know you had to hold down the R button, But yeah, apparently that's how you do that. But that's okay. We have normal iron rebar. And we can shoot with this. How much power are we using? Wow. We're using a lot of the coal factory's power for all of this. We're actually starting to run out of power usage. We only have like about 200 megawatts left to our name. What? How did you get in here? Oh no. He's beginning to believe. How did you get in here? Alright, hopefully that'll make it despawn, but oh my god, he's so jiggly. Oh no. Oh wow, it dropped a hog remain. I didn't think he dropped anything. Alright, so let's see how many... 93, okay. That's pretty decent. I'll just take that and we can make the rest by hand. We got extra pipes and stuff, like... Yeah, we can just make that stuff by hand. Let's head back and unlock oil processing. First off, put those in there. Let's make the last remaining, like, stators we need. Alright, and now I have to sit here and hold down my mouse a bit and, yeah, construct some motors. This could take a while. Alright. We're done that. Now we just need some sheets. Big red button. Push.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery.
Yep.
Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Yeah. It'd be a shame to die whilst doing that. So now we have the valve unlocked. This can be used to help with flow rates on pipelines. And I believe if you have it face a certain direction on a pipe, like even if you don't limit the flow at all, I'm pretty sure it makes it so that way the water can't go backwards. I've never used it in that manner before, but I know that it's something nice. You got your oil extractor, your refinery, your rubber, plastic, the coke, fuel, and I can now scan for oil. I do know where there is some nearby oil. I think that's probably what we're going to be doing. The oil I'm thinking of is somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. There's oil over here. Now, here's the thing. Oil, it takes a lot of... Oh, wow, it's very... There's some impure nodes over here, huh? Okay, to my knowledge, it takes a lot of power to do oil stuff, so... I don't know if anything we do over there is going to be connected to this power grid, especially since, I mean... Look at it. The max cons is kind of getting up there, which is making me a little uncomfortable. Expanded power infrastructure. The fuel generator, we can't really do anything until we've unlocked this, which requires 100 computers and 40 rubber, like a bunch of stuff that requires rubber and plastic. And you'll notice that everything from this point forward requires either rubber or plastic. So our next path is pretty clear. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. For the rest of this episode, let's finish it off by making another screw and rod thing. Connect that there. That... No, too high. Okay, there we go. By the way, I've been hearing cats for like this whole episode around here. Where are the cats? Alright, everything's powered. Let's tell it all what to do. This one's making screws. This one's making rods. Now we have a proper storage container that's making rotors. And this one over here is making the screws and rods now. In fact, this thing should back up relatively quickly. Alright, that part's done. What should our next thing be? We need computers for some of the later stuff, especially monorails technology and Mark IV belts. So because of that, I guess we can put industrial manufacturing on the board. Not to mention, it lets you access blueprints for the next project parts. So I'd say that's probably the best course of action. Next episode, we'll probably be able to fill out the motors and the cable. In fact, we can do cable right now. Might as well. Might as well. We have the materials. Bam! Done. We're done. We're done. We're done the cable. And now that we have rotors being made in the background, like constantly instead of 100 at a time, that'll also help with motor stuff. So that's going to do it for this episode. I know this was a bit of a shorter episode. All we really did was make Stratter production and this right here. So it's not that much. We didn't really do that much, but don't worry, because next episode we're going to be doing a lot more, because we're going to delve into oil stuff, plastic and rubber production and all that jazz. And it's a lot more, I wouldn't say a lot more. It's a little bit more complicated than your typical throw something in a constructor and it makes something. It's a little bit more complicated than that. And we'll delve into that next time. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing. And remember, the Wasteland is watching. See ya.